Luke, I am your father. More right after this. What's going on, guys? Jerry with 3DHP. SCULPFUN just sent me out their laser enclosure to test and review and see what I think of it. I have another one from another company that I showed here a while back. You can check it out in my videos. But today we have SCULPFUN. We're going to get it set up. We're going to get a barbecue lighter and see if we can burn it. And yeah, and I have like 5 or 6 diode lasers. I'll bring them all out. We'll make sure that the laser enclosure can properly fit over them. And anyway, let's get going. Let me start unboxing. Let's see what's in the package here. This came a few days ago. I've been busy with a lot of projects, so I'm just now getting around to making the video on it. Okay, got their box inside of an Amazon box. Lots of different extrusion. It's all labeled ABC, etc. Paperwork. The enclosure itself. More extrusion, which is labeled. It's like a little filter. And a bunch of plastic corners. Connectors for the different corners. And that's everything in the box, so let's get to building, putting it together. Get the paperwork out here. Take a look at it, see what we got here. Wow, this thing is definitely big. It takes up my whole table. Amazing. Yeah, I'll show you a picture, but here on the side where you hook up your exhaust port, it's got a little plastic cover that just pops in place. If you choose not to use it for whatever reason, but I couldn't imagine that. You definitely want to exhaust all your fumes outside. But wow. You can grab a tape measure here, just kind of give you an idea of what I'm seeing here. On the outside, side to side, I'm seeing about 27.5 inches deep by about 26 inches wide. Very cool. It's got that that vinyl smell, the fiberglass vinyl smell you get on. We had toys when we were a little kid, like the blow-up punching bags and things like that. It's got, or a beach ball. It's kind of got that smell to it. And just double zippers here. It appears to be, it's like a smoke tint on it. But even when an enclosure has a cover on it, and they say it's safe to look through it to watch your prints, always wear safety glasses. You know, you only have one pair of eyes, so even if it's recommended that it's fine to look through the plastic cover that supposedly UV will protect your eyes from the UV light of the laser, always wear safety glasses. So we've got a bar right here in the middle to keep the frame together. But to go from laser to laser, very simple. You just pick it up and grab it and move it over whichever laser you're working with. And if you got this mounted to a pipe like I'll have, to exhaust it outside, I can't really put it, I might be able to put some of the lasers through the hole, the small ones. The rest of them I'll simply lift it up, put my laser up underneath, my diode laser, set a cover back down. And you know, any air that it has to draw in, you know, around the bottom here and there can draw in air. Any kind of smoke, if there should be any smoke, and you have an exhaust hooked up to it of some sort, will suck it out of your house. There's an exhaust port on the side. That port, it measures about 3 1/4 inches. Now, my exhaust fan that I have has a 4-inch pipe on it, so I'll have to make an adapter to make this work, or try to tape something to it. This is 3 1/4 inches. But the one on the other enclosure that I did also had a smaller port on it. But very cool. Yeah, very big, very easy to put together. It's got lightweight aluminum poles and all plastic corners. It's very simple to put together, like a tent. You know, it's pretty simple. Let's look at the instructions and kind of gives you an idea what to do. And then it's got these Velcro straps, 2 on each side to secure it to the poles. It's the cover secures to the framework on the bottom. Well, that's very nice. But yeah, it's very easy. You don't need to transport it and take it down. Just take it apart, take it with you, and set it back up where you go. It'll be very easy to transport. And as far as for burning, they say that, you know what, this thing, they say it's fireproof. Well, nothing is fireproof. Everything can burn if you give it enough heat long enough. It's fire resistant, and that's a law with all things nowadays. Just like clothing, it has to be fire retardant or fire resistant. So for a certain amount of time, it will not burn. I've got a barbecue lighter here. Let me see where it's at. So they say it's fireproof. Well, actually, it's fire resistant. So I got a barbecue lighter here. We've got a flame. Let's put the flame on the side, see what happens. It's definitely not lighting up. Yeah, it's not lighting up. So, you know, with enough heat over time, it would. But when you're doing a job, if your wood is burning or you got a little bit of flame going on, if you don't have air assist or something got away from you, is it quickly going to catch on fire? No, it's not quickly going to catch on fire. And hopefully you'll realize that you'll have air assist. If I ever had anything flame up on me, yeah, very rarely though. It's very rare that I get the setting too high in the wood or something starts flaming up on me. Air assist usually solves that. So if you ever put air assist in your diode laser, that'll solve most of that problem. Come over here to the top. Okay, I do got a little smoke, so whatever residue is on it, put the flame back underneath it. And it doesn't appear to be burning through it, but so it's definitely getting it hot, but it didn't melt it. But you know, like on my last enclosure that I didn't do a burn test on it. It's usually not necessary because it's highly unlikely something like that would even happen to most people. But whatever residue is on this when they made it is where that little bit of smoke is coming from. But it's definitely not lighting up. You see a little bit of smoke on the outside. I'm assuming that's just from whatever chemical is on that or whatever it's been wiped down with. And it's definitely hot in that area where I burned it at. It's definitely hot, but I don't see anything. I run a quick little clip from the company here. Yeah, it definitely got it hot, but I didn't see it burn it. So, you know, I think it was like back in the 1930s or something where material and clothing, a lot of times they had clothing being designed that the minute a match or anything hit the clothing, they would just flame up, you know, women's dresses, men's pants, shirts, whatever. And then they came out with a law pretty much worldwide to make everything flame retardant so that wouldn't happen. But over time and with enough heat, everything will burn. So, but what we need to see is fire retardant. This is fire retardant. Okay, here it is with my 2 trees laser sitting inside of it. There was enough room right here in the opening. I kind of put it in, no problem. I didn't have to lift up the enclosure and go from underneath. It's got plenty of room around it, as you can see there. So let's check out the next one. Okay, here's my Comgo Z1. Also, it went in diagonally. It slipped right in very easily. I didn't have to lift it up and put the enclosure over it. Went right in from the front. Plenty of room around it. Here we got the atom stack. Easily. Like I say, it's a cantilever design. Plenty of room. Goes right in the front. No problem. Diode laser. No problem. Went right in through the front. Didn't have to go up underneath canopy. But once again, plenty of room all the way around it. Okay, here we go. My last and my largest diode laser, my X-Tool D1. Yes, it fit in diagonally, barely. I kind of had to press it, had rubbed a little bit. But like I say, if you can't put it straight in the opening, very simple. Simply lift it up, you know, set it on the table, set your enclosure over top of it. So I just wanted to show you guys that it would go in through the opening if you didn't want to have to mess with your tent. And you got a vent hooked up and all that. But like I say, just lift it up, drop it down, no big deal. But yeah, it has room around it, plenty of room. So for all the diodes that I have, Up to this point, it fits with no problem. And then once you get started, now also over time and running it with the heat and just weather in general, all those wrinkles will go away. All plastic does that when you first get it, and it's all folded up. Just zip it up shut. And yeah, it's a nice unit. It's relatively inexpensive, easy to put together. It's just some piping and plastic corners, and good to go for the X tool hanging out there. And on the side, it's already pre-installed. Like I said, it's like 3 1/4. It's got a little worthless filter here for filtering out particulates. I'm sure it does nothing. But, you can hook your hose up on here, make an adapter. Like I say, mine's a 4-inch. Won't work on that. I would have to get an adapter like I did on the Comgo. And then I had to take some black Gorilla Tape and tape it to it. Or you can buy filtration systems that would sit right here, and they filter out all the impurities. I think it's best to pump it outside and be in a well-ventilated area. If you're in a garage or something, you don't want the fumes going everywhere. You could hook up a hose with a fan and suck it outside, or there's a lot of ways you can do it. You can buy filters on Amazon or many different places. But yeah, it's well constructed. I have no problems with it. I appreciate the company sending out for me to test and review. It's fire retardant. I put a flame on it. It didn't burn right through it and catch on fire. Yes, it got really hot. Sure, over time it would eventually burn through it. Nothing lasts forever. As you've seen, I had a video on screen where they timed it. And for up to 5 minutes, I think it was, and it didn't burn through it. I don't want to ruin the enclosure, so I'm not going to see how long it takes to burn a hole through it, because eventually it will, sure. But, it's to keep primarily exhaust all your gases out of your house so you're not breathing them. Because a lot of things you may burn with a diode laser, the chemicals are damaging to your lungs and your health. And always wear your safety glasses. This appears to be tinted. It's like a smoke tint. My other one has a yellow shield on it. But as with any enclosure, you always wear your safety glasses. Always, always, always wear your protective safety glasses, which is for whatever specific diode laser you're using at that time, depending on the wavelength. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Here's some other specs on the screen. Please check them out. I hope you guys liked the video. There'll be a couple links where you can find this over on Amazon. I have a link to their page. You can check out their other products. But yeah, very cool. Very, very nice unit. And once again, this is a SCULPFUN laser engraver enclosure. It's got the vent on the side. It says it's fireproof, like I say, but it's fire retardant. Protective cover. Like I say, I always wear, they say it is sound insulated. Yeah, where lasers don't make that much noise, so I'm not really worried about sound. 3D printers are louder than lasers. So, but yeah, very cool. Yeah, here's some cool pictures to check out, guys. And please like, subscribe, share, check out, my channel. I really appreciate it. But yeah, very cool unit. I'll share some pictures here on the screen. And happy laser engraving, everybody. Have an awesome day. Later.